penalty, of course, for a most recent win. But she is the 15-8 favourite there at Lingfield. Meanwhile, here at Newcastle, we're off and racing.
Making the approach to the first of 9 flights, it is King's Counsel on the outside of Zelos Dictator. Veronica's Boy is right up there. Bocamix, Transporter, they all follow. Chased by King's Chorister, who settles down with the sheepskin noseband on the wide outside, just ahead of Kagari. So they've all taken the first flight safely. Veronica's Boy, Zelos Dictator, King's Counsel across the track from Racing is Dreaming. Bocamix is just in behind them, and then the black and orange checks Transporter to the outside of the grey Stormy Weather. Further back to Rawage and King's Chorister, then Kagari, and Lady Rusty is the trailer, but they're very well grouped in the early part of this race. So they come through to complete the first 3 furlongs roughly, and it's King's Counsel and Zelos Dictator as the change of colours in the red and white jacket to the inside. Then Veronica's Boy going the shortest way. Kagari's racing fairly wide as they round that turn. Bocamix, the favourite, is settling down in about 4th or 5th place to the inside of Racing is Dreaming. Stormy Weather follows them down the hill, making the approach now to the next flight. Transporter is back in the pack. Rawage held up. And the back marker is Lady Rusty, that one just hidden. So they're coming towards the next flight. And it is Zelos Dictator and King's Counsel, these two, with Veronica's Boy in the mauve jacket going the shortest way. A horse who was attracting quite a bit of support before the off. Kagari being anti-social on the wide outside as they jump that hurdle. No problems there, so they're about to take another turn. Veronica's Boy, Zelos Dictator. Now splitting the pair is Bocamix, with Kagari running fairly wide around that turn. King's Counsel led them early, still on the premises, followed by Racing is Dreaming and Stormy Weather. Then Transporter, Rawage, Lady Rusty and King's Chorister finds itself in last place. Still only about 6 or 7 lengths between first and last position. Heading now to flight number 4, Veronica's Boy, with this narrow lead over Bocamix, leading margin about a neck on the approach to that hurdle. Zelos Dictator was the one who lost out in the jumping department, very slow, lost many lengths. King's Chorister may have been hampered. So they make the approach now to another hurdle down the back, flight number 5, and they're approaching halfway in this event, the juvenile hurdle for the SV Rutter Builders Novices event, and it's Veronica's Boy and Bocamix, these two, from Kagari and Zelos Dictator, then Stormy Weather, Racing is Dreaming, Transporter, King's Counsel, King's Chorister. Rawage is still weighted with in the hands of Jason Maguire, and Lady Rusty is at the back as they go towards the final jumping test on the back. So it is Bocamix coming through to take on Veronica's Boy and Zelos Dictator. Kagari is 4 wide. Stormy Weather and King's Counsel follow. Then Racing is Dreaming gets a shake of the rein. Rawage and the pale blue and white trying to creep into it. They have over half a mile to cover, and it is Bocamix who leads this field now towards the straight. The 3 to jump. Veronica's Boy the inside. Then Zelos Dictator. Stormy Weather getting closer to the leaders. Only about a length and a half off the pace now. Spot the Grey moves into 3rd. So it's Bocamix, Veronica's Boy and Stormy Weather. Then Zelos Dictator. They flatten out for the finish. A gap then of a few lengths to Rawage to the wide outside Kagari. This is 3 from home. Carberry and Stormy Weather challenging Bocamix to the near side. On the extreme right is Veronica's Boy is coming under the pump. They've got 2.5 furlongs to cover and 2 to jump, and it is Bocamix from Stormy Weather. Michael O'Connell and Bocamix trying to fend off the attentions of Stormy Weather. This is the second last. It was Bocamix and Stormy Weather. Stormy Weather giving a very confident ride from Paul Carberry. So they're coming down towards the final flight. Bocamix, Stormy Weather clear of Veronica's Boy, Kagari and King's Counsel up the last hurdle. Stormy Weather there was neater than Bocamix, and on the run in with half a furlong to go. Stormy Weather now steals a length and a half from Bocamix as they go to the line. It is Carberry on Stormy Weather, 2 lengths clear of Bocamix. A confident ride from Paul Carberry. See Stormy Weather beat Bocamix there, clear of Veronica's Boy, back in 3rd, King's Counsel 4.
Miss me, says Paul Carberry with a stylish, cool-handed ride. And there'll be some saying, why showboating? I think he was just holding on to a very, very tiny bit of precious fuel which he used on the run. In Stormy Weather gets the better of Bocamix, and Veronica's Boy back in 3rd. Tidy up the SPs after this.